Welcome back. Got some Sour Patch Kids.
I still have nothing.
Sham is poor.
uh, so tomorrow, I'm either gonna get dumplings or chicken. I'm gonna have a good dumpling spot. I always go to in it's my college town I live in. And it's like $8 for like a fuck ton of dumplings. Like you'll be so full. It's like, oh, that was so good. Like,
I mean, if you're worried about cost, just kind of like try to determine what's like your biggest, like most food fullness or whatever for the amount of money.
yeah. So like for that, like I could honestly just eat those dumplings and I'm good for the rest of the day. Like you know what I mean?
That's some speedrun tactics I was just doing.
Yeah. So what do you have to do for this one? You just gotta chase down.
I just gotta chase and spray them.
Yeah. That's something you don't hear every day. Chase and spray.
Oh, I'm gonna spray him.
Got him. Get her done. Wow, Maynard, it's so good back to be Radiator Springs.
Oh God! I want you.
No!
He's cheating. The video's so weird.
Mater.
For context, it's like somebody like edited a video where it's Lightning McQueen.
He's like, wow, Mater, it's so good to be back in Radiator Springs, and it's just Mater and like the car.
And then it cuts to Mater, and he just has like a really like just deep voice, and he goes,
I want you.
He goes, I want you.
I haven't seen the Cars movies are wild, man. I don't know, like, literally
people hate on 2. 2 is good.
What?
Yeah, dude, 2 is great.
Okay, we need to like do some React content and watch 2 again because I
am gonna skin this Mario clone.
It's just literally baby Bowser Jr.
But I'm gonna skin Bowser Jr.
Anyway, I still don't think Cars 2 is good. Did you watch Cars 2 as a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the thing. Maybe it's because I I have no nostalgia for it, but because I watched the first Cars, it's kind of like funny because it's like ironic, like of how like ridiculous it is. Like I don't think Cars is a good movie. I just think it's kind of like funny. Like you understand my review scale, but for those who are watching, like here, if like I'll send the picture to Chris at some point. I'm gonna draw it out right now, so like that way, on my Microsoft Paint application.
Sure, it'll be in the episode when he's talking about it. But
yeah, so like
what's your review scale?
So essentially, if it's like, if this on the right there's like a 10, and on the left there's like a -10. There's like perfect shows, right? There's like a perfect movie or whatever. It's like The Godfather. Like that's a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Like it's untouchable. And like a -10 is like something like The Room. It's like so bad it's like ends up being good. Right? You don't want to be in like the middle right here. You don't want to be in this like uncanny valley where like you're not bad enough to where you're at least like memorable, but you're not like good enough to be like actually good. Like a good example is just like what's like just a straight up like a bad movie. That'd be like I don't know. Put a movie on screen, Chris.
Yeah, here's a bad movie.
There you go. So to put Cars, I'd probably put Cars like probably somewhere in like the -5 range, or like no, probably like -7, because it's just like so ridiculous. Like half the jokes like are like made for adults. Like I love the.
But they're like car related.
Yeah, and they're like car related. It's just kind of like funny. So, but like I think Cars 2 like isn't like even laughably bad. Like it's just bad. Like I think it's just like not good, or like it tries too much to be like funny. Like the whole like spy subplot with Mater is just like eh.
But it's cool.
I didn't like it because I just didn't believe that Mater was smart enough to be like a spy.
Yeah, but that's the whole joke. Is he's like, what's going on? And this like again, this you need to when you watch the movie, you're not supposed to go, yes, I gotta critique this. It's a kids movie about talking cars that
I mean, you
are
could.
spies.
I mean, with that logic, then you could say that for like every single kids movie ever. It's like, oh, it's a kids movie.
Yeah, it's a kids movie. A kid's supposed to go, wow.
I don't know. I feel like there's definitely some kids movies that I watched as a kid. I'd be like, this isn't good. Like,
yes, finally.
Like there was a what's it called? What's that movie called? Like Food Fight. You ever seen that before?
No.
That movie is literally like at the bottom of the pit. That movie should never see the light of day. It's like stars like Charlie Sheen, and it's like put it on screen. It's literally like disgusting. Like
I have no idea what you even talk about. I'll see it in editing in probably like a week from now.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it. It's literally like probably the worst kids movie ever made. Because like I still watch kids movies every now and then, like and I enjoy myself. You know what I mean? Like oh hold on, okay, hold on. How much more time we got in the episode? We got a couple more minutes, right? Hey, can I fit one more story in? I just want to fit one more story.
Yes.
Okay. So like I said, I keep on topic with the kids movies. I was unironically super hyped for Frozen 2. Now let me explain.
Cringe.
Frozen 2. I said the first Frozen movie came out like 2014, and I was like what, like 12 at the time. And I was just kind of like, whatever, dude. This movie's like, you know, it's like I'm 12 years old. I'm a teenager now. Ugh, you know, I don't care.
I'm big. I'm a big kid.
Exactly, right? And then like, you know, the second movie came out when it's Frozen 2 came out. Hold on, let me just double check my sources real quick. Yeah, 2019.
So like, Cringe Baby O'Clock. That's when it came out.
Frozen 2 came out in 2019. So literally like, what, 6 years after the first movie? No, it's 5 years after the first movie come out. Now I'm like, you know, now I'm freaking like 17. Like now I'm really a teenager. And if you go back and watch the first trailer, like the first trailer or two, it's like super epic. For like, I put like some footage on screen. Like, it's
boom, epic Frozen B-roll. Oh,
no, like
so
I'm being
cool.
dead serious. Like, it looks so good. Like, actually, like it looks like a movie I would watch. And then like I was like, well, I kind of want to go watch this movie. Like I could, and like they kind of acknowledge that the fact, like the first time you watched the first Frozen movie, you probably were a kid, you know, you probably were a little bit younger. So with the second movie, you know, maybe they'll make it like a little bit more mature. And I wasn't expecting like, you know, PG-13, like, you know, Elsa's like punching motherfuckers, but I was expecting at least a little bit more like action scenes, like kind of like almost like Big Hero 6 type beat.
Yeah.
Oh, this level, oh,
dude.
This is gonna be
this is gonna be an extra long episode, dude.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay, it's fine. I'll wrap it up. You're not getting this first try anyway.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
So, Frozen 2 comes out, and obviously, you know, I watched it, and it wasn't like, you know, action packed like I wanted it to be, but
yeah.
but I was right in my prediction, because like the first song, so I always reference it all the time, is like some things never change. Like they basically acknowledge the fact that it's been a while since the first movie's coming out. So like like you know, you're probably older now. So I was right about that, but you know, maybe I wasn't the target audience at 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was 17 when the movie came out, I wasn't as hyped. But go watch the Frozen trailer. It's actually super epic for no reason at all. There you go. Bye.
No.
No?
I'm doing this first try. This is the episode isn't over yet. This will just be a really long episode.
Where's the last red coin?
It's at the end of the tower, and we're already past the hard part, Sam. I win.
Oh yeah. So there you go. That's my Frozen.
I watched the first Frozen, whenever it came out. I don't know, however old I was. And I was like, yeah, we should watch it, because it was like, you know, like hype. There was like hype.
I just remember hearing "Let It Go" everywhere. I was like, shut up.
Yeah. Where I was at a point where I was like, I might as well just watch it. And, you know, I watched it, I was like, oh, you know, it's a Disney movie. It's not bad. Also, post-editing, Chris, could you go back to the part and could you replay it where Sam says you're not going to beat it first try?
You're not getting this first try anyway. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.